Assalamualaikum and good morning. Thank you everyone to join this presentation. Today our group will present the Resident Security System or VMS, Visitor Security System. This presentation prepared by Muhammad Suhairi, Muhammad Fuad, Muhammad Izzuddin dan Muhammad Azrin. Prepared for Sir AMZARI bin Abu Bakar. Resident Security System 101. What is RSS or Visitor Management? Visitor management is critical to an organization, security and operation. Technology has moved beyond simply digitizing all process like paper logbook and manual security check to a heightened focus on security, data integrity and compliance with the requirement of knowing who is on site across all the location. VMS has become an operation necessity. A visitor management system allows organizations to streamline the visitor management process through pre-registration, ID verification, visitor identification with badge, and customizable notification for host and security. Companies can collect accurate data and track visitor information to ensure employee safety, increase facility security, and meet compliance requirements for regulated industry. In this project, we have key stakeholders in visitor management system. First is Director of Security, second is owner of the house or residents, third RSS team developer. Most common visitor type come to the resident is contractor, delivery, postman, friends, customer, salesperson, vendor, and other family members. This is the function area of visitor management system. They can show the watch list, approval, workflow, identification, alerts, and pre-registration. Overview of this project, visitor management system typically refer as a structure to keep tracking visitor activity in organization or public building. It can provide necessary output and information to the user and record the incoming and outgoing visitor within the short time. Nevertheless, RSS also capable to streamline the registration process and provide an authenticated and integrated data of the visitor. Resident security has always been one of the most desired systems of every household in the world. Not only does it scare those that have their eyes on residents with its visible component. For instance, a camera built it also works well when intrusion does happen. The system help saving fortune along with many people's life. However, the problem is the price for the cheap security system is still costly, not to mention the cost of security companies who will rush in case of intrusion, cost of fault detection. With so many things that need to be paid, people are extremely discouraged. It is especially true in developing countries where the number of households that actually implement the security system occupy a small part, hence the increase in theft and burglary. This resident security system aims to help those who do not want to invest too much in high-end security system, but still want to have a proper way to protect their property. The system was built using XAMPP and Visual Studio. The system also provide a way to contact house owner if they are not in home in case of intrusion. In this report, there are several parts. In this part, will provide theory about this story of the system, some information on the common security system nowadays. After this part, we will get general understanding for a normal home security system. In this second part, there are System detail, which include all the system along with the function, are shown to give better view of this security system has to offer.
Okay, thank you, Muhammad Fuad, for your introduction of this project. Okay, next I will like to present about developer profile and stakeholder register. Okay, here as you can see, there's a graphic of us for project manager, programmer, system analyst, and database administrator. As you can see, there's also a contact information for you to reach us if there's any issue on the visitor system. Next. Okay, statement of problem. This project work is to unravel the tedium of working with conventional visitor system, where record entry and retrieval are still done manually. Using these conventional modes of operation may pose delay in administrative system, where issues such as instant retrieval of visitors, which is client information, as with regards to tracking our client, either to promotion, advertisement, or share resident interest, may pose little delay. Objective of the project: controlling the visitor experience. Think about your visitor management system not only as a framework for control, but also as an opportunity to deliver a great customer experience. It's a welcome for someone coming to your office. It is a reprieve for employees who don't have time for disruption. It's the assurance that your facilities will continue to run smoothly. Visitor management sets expectation and assures a defined, repeatable, reliable process for welcoming people into resident environment or your housing area. Okay, secondly, it is to improving visitor confidence. People don't like the unfamiliar, and it can be scary walking into a new building or new housing area and to talking to someone you have never met and trying to navigate to a place you've never been. Alleviate this unease and you can create an experience that improves visitor confidence. Okay, the next objective of the project is to keeping a record of visitors. The fundamental purpose of a visitor check-in system is to be system of record. You need to know who's in your facilities or your housing area when they are there and for what purpose. The most essential of all visitor management system feature is a check-in point, which serve to create an archive entry. Visitor records are always available since no one passes into your facility without checking in. It will trigger the next phase of visitor handling. That could be an instant alert from a mobile wayfinding system or an interaction with a front desk person. In this case, it will be our security guard. Okay, the next scope. The next title is scope. The scope is to design and implement a visitor system that model and organization structures by registering visitor and also users into the system and have visitors information on visit. Reasons of visit are taking and append to a staff for whom the visitor is there to see. The system also will provide a search engine for easy retrieval of staff record from the system. Lastly, it will provide a secure interface by granting access to only authorized personnel to use the system. This visitor management system will be limited to following areas. The first one is only secure personnel can access certain information. Secondly, only secure personnel can add or update certain information. And then certain access only can view the secure data of users and visitors. And the next one is to keeping a records of visitor from time to time. Next, okay, this is the Gantt chart of our planning for this project. As you can see, for planning, we targeted the third month of 2021 for assigned project, describe project scope, survey system requirement, research system, and determine project benefit. Initiating and discuss about project planning will be on the month of April 2021. So for the next step is to do analysis to identify system requirement and collect and evaluate data will be at the month of April and first week of May 2021. So for the design area, discuss system design, design layout, draft ERD and flowchart will be on the second week of May 2021, together with the implementation inside the first week of May in the coding, testing, installation and documentation will be inside the first week of June 2021. And for the implementation phase, which is installing documentation, training and maintenance, we targeted will be on the July of 2021 this year. Okay, for the next slide, I will pass to my friend Muhammad Azrin. Thank you.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Azrin, and thank you, Mr. Izzuddin. I will continue this presentation with this estimated budget and cost required for the project. First, as we can see the table here, there's item, laptop, XAMPP server, Adobe Dreamweaver, Microsoft Office, and services. For the next slide, here is the software. For the the data dictionary, which field name, user ID, and user ID for each user, username for each user, password is password for user, full name for menu, address, role, email, and for the next slide here is system flowchart. As you can see here is start, login, authorize, which is if no, it goes to register, and if yes, it goes to access granted, and add visitor, view visitor, and end. Okay, next slide. Here is entity relationship diagram. Okay, for the live testing on the system, I will pass to my colleague, Mr. Muhammad Suhairi. Thank you.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you, my friend Muhammad Azrin. So my name is Muhammad Suhairi bin Syari. My role in this project as a programmer. So I would like to demo some live server that we have done. So as you can see on the screen, this is the login page. So before that, I'm going to go through about the live system. I would like to explain about the role that have in this system. So so we have 3 roles actually in this system, which is one is admin, secondly for guard, and the last is a user. User is the resident itself. So the role of admin is to manage all the things that have in the system. So admin will create the user account for the user, and the new user coming in the resident, the role function of admin will create the user. So the user role is to manage each visitor to come to their house. So they need to key in every time the visitor want to come to their house. So the role of the guard is is to manage when visitor will come and monitor the record that has been done by a user, then the guard only monitor and let the visitor come in when the status is approved. Okay, so let's begin our live demo. So I will explain about the user role first. I will log in as a user. So this is the view of the dashboard of the visitor list. As you can see here, the visitor can view the card here, total visitor of his resident. For example, all these tables show the record: total visitor 5, total visitor for 2 days, and 1 total approved, 1 pending approval 1. So when his visitor want to come to their house, what they need to do is add visitor only. So let me show some example. So like example, for this visitor want to come, then this plate number, you just key in the information of the visitor. So this is the city. We can choose city, for example, Klang, and here, and the postcode I forgot already. Then we can submit the visitor date to visit 8 August 2021. So we submit the record. So as you can see, the record already in on this table. So when this table come out, when this record come out, then what is you usually need to do is to update the status for card to verify the visitor when visitor coming. So visitor just need to update resident just need to update the status to approved. So the resident also can update the information of their visitor if there are other mistake. So it can click save here. So update success. So it's already approved. So we're going back to the dashboard and see the record. So the status is approved now. So this is the user need to do on the system. It's a simple one. So I'm going to explain about this function here. So my account. So this is the view of record the resident itself. So as you can see, the full name of the user one, full names, phone number, email, and this is the detail of the resident. So at this page, also the resident can update also the account. So he can update the account here, all the thing. For example, number phone changes. So save. So it will be same. This one is also same. The link same for the edit. So that's all for the user rules. Pretty easy to manage, easy to insert the record, easy to update, and simple one. So here, all the record located here, the information of the visitor of this resident user one. So we are going to next role, which is guard roles. So I'm going to log out, and I'm going to log in as a guard. So the function of role for guard is to monitor who visitor will coming in today. So for example, here, as you can see, the guard only can visit the record, all the record visitor only on the current day. So like for example, is today is 2021, so the guard will only see the record only for today. So here the guard can see total visitor also, total visitor today, total approved, and the pending approval. So guard role. So based on the in the page here, as we can see, this is the record of the current day. So the guard can see the detail here. So the guard only need to do is the add record when a visitor want to come, and when visitor to go out from the resident. So this is the button here, add record. So the guard can easily manage to ask the visitor and that date on when he will come. So for example here, the visitor will come 9 August and we're going back on the same day. So what time she coming? So for example, to 8 p.m. So this is can be key in first. Okay, so you can back so the guard can see the record what here already key in at this here visitor record, which is Siti Shazwani. So date start here 9 August and date end 9 August. So time start is to 8 minutes. So you will not, for example, Siti Shazwani are going out at 4 p.m. The guard only can update here. You will update. Update here. So we going back to the visitor record. As you can see here, this is the update, the latest. So the guard also can see the detail to read all the information here. So you can see this is the detail of the visitor number ID 59, which is Siti Shazwani. So you can see this here is a lot more detail. Actually here time start, time end, or their record monitoring. So you're going to back. So the guard only can add the record when visitor need to come in and to go out only. Then cannot edit anything of this information here. Only the resident can. So this button also the same as a resident, where the guard can see their account and update their account. So this is the update one. So it's the same features here. So we're going back. So that's it about the guard roles. So we're going back. So I will explain about the admin role. So this is the admin role. I will log in as admin role. So basically the admin will manage all the things that include have at the resident system. So first of all, the function of the admin, it can add new user and assign the role. So here is the button for new user. So this, for example, we create user 3, name user 3, user 3. We will so admin will assign the role here. Have 3 role, which is a guard or user. So we pick a user and just register. So back to the resident list. So at this button, list user resident here, you can monitor all the record the user at the resident, including the guard. So where is the new that we create? So this is the record of the user 3 that we already create. So admin can update their record. So the admin can pass the user and password, then the resident can change their password. So the admin role is to manage all these record. So this is the function of list or user record. So this is the same function of the my account. So the admin also can update their account. So we're going back to the dashboard one. So the admin can show can see all the record of the resident. So here you can manage to see all the record here. So it will be use data if all the thing can manage and can search to. So this is data. You also can see the detail here, all the detail, and the admin also can update. Admin can update also because he has all access. Also, you can add the record also. And the most important thing, and the most important part is you can also delete the data. The admin role also can view the visitor list, visitor record, which is the guard only can see on the current date only, but the admin can see all the date here. So as you can see, all the date, which is all the date come forward or not, he can see. The admin can see also. So this is a same function. He can see the detail view and the update one, and also the data. So this is for our system security. I will leave to my colleague for the next slide.
The system gives a lot of advantage to the security company beside the residents that wants a security system for their resident area. Company can easily add a new visitor by add it at the web page of the system, and all the people who log into the system can reach the data insert quickly. So all the problems that can be solved, especially for the resident area whichever do not have a proper security system for their housing area. So developer will urge the people to utilize the system benefit and hope it can solve all the issue arise regarding the security system of resident of housing area. The developer surely will enhance all the functions often to make sure the web page are user friendly when using it, secure and user information. Thank you very much for this presentation.
Thank you.
That's all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you
Thank
all.
you.